All right, welcome to another session. So let me execute this again. So I'll remove this distinct. So I'll just simply say select star from payments. Okay. And I'm going to execute this. All right. Now here, if you look at this payment date, right? So they are not in order, like 2025 is here, 2026 here, 2025. So if you want to sort this, meaning like I want the payment date to be in order. So you use something called as order by. So you will say order by which column you want to sort on. So let's say I want to sort on payment date. Okay. Now what happens is you can sort it in the ascending order, which is the lowest date will come first and the highest date will come last, or you can sort in descending, which is the first date will be the highest value followed by the lower case. Okay. Now, both the cases you can do. So by default, it is ascending. So if you don't specify anything, what will happen is the lowest date will come first. See, 2020, 2025 is coming, February, all February, then 26th February, right? Then 27th February, right? So this is the ascending order. So by default, it is. Otherwise, you can say it ASC, which is ascending. So it will again give you the same result. But let's say if you want to do it in descending, you want the highest payment date first. So you can say descending. So what it will do is like it will give you like 2026, right? So it starts as 2026, 25th Feb, then it goes to 24th Feb, then it goes to 23rd Feb, right? So it gives the date like this. All right. So that is basically ascending and descending. So order by ascending, order by descending. So this is very important if you want to just, let's say, these are the payment records, right? If you only want to look at the highest amounts first, right? So I'll order it by highest amount and then I put it sort descending. Then I will see like, hey, these are the highest uh, amounts for me. So again, business cases, they want to look at the highest revenue. So they look at this data and say, okay, these are the customer or these are the payment IDs which has the highest amount. So they might take some of these records and do some analysis or something like that, right? So that is what this is about. Okay, so it's ascending and descending. All right. So now there is a concept here, right? So here, what if we have nulls, right? So what if we have nulls in the payment? So let's take an example. So I'm going to insert into payments, payment ID, order ID. Okay. Let me take another table because this might have some constraints, right? So let's create some table here. Create table customer cust ID will be number of two. Then what else we want? Cust age, customer age. So let's say age is two. Customer. Okay. You cannot have space, so you need to kind of have something there. So customer age, customer, let's say gender. Okay. This is number of two. Okay. Gender, let's say varchar two of two. Okay. Now I'll create this table. Okay, we already have the customer, right? So let's call it cust. Let's execute this. The table is created. So I'll say insert into cust ID, cust age, cust gender, values. So I'll say 1, cust 22, M. Okay. I'm randomly adding some data. So let's execute this. Then let's say 2, let's say 32, M, right? 33, 4M. Then let's not let's add one more 10, 42. Okay, 23. Let's put this as female. Okay. Now what I'll do is I will insert a few more records. So I'll say customer ID. Let's not insert data for customer age. Okay. I'm going to insert this data. Customer gender. Okay. 13, 15, 14, whatever. Okay. So we have some random data inserted. So select star from cust, right? So let's say, okay, now if I order it by cust age, order by cust age ascending, what will happen, right? So if I execute this, right, you will see that all the nulls are at the back, correct? At the end. So now what I can do is I can specify whether these nulls should come at the first or the last. So by default, it is last, right? So here I can say nulls, consider the nulls because they cannot be, they can either come in the beginning or they can come in the end, right? So now when you're sorting it, you can say that, hey, if there are nulls, they should appear first, right? So if I execute this, you see nulls are coming first and then it is sorted 22, 23, 32, 33. So similarly, if I say last, what will happen is all the nulls will come at the last while the customer age is all sorted out. So similarly, you can do the descending as well. So we can say, hey, all this will be at the last and the customer age will be in the descending order. So there's a concept of the order by. So you can either sort it in ascending order or you are sort it in descending order. These are very important cases like order by. We use them very regularly because you want to sort the data in a proper order for us to process it in the next step. All right, so this is about the order by, and I'll see you guys in my next class.